This moment hits differently, because it's not a politician speaking, it's a mother. And what she describes is not theory, not policy, it's personal. She talks about her son, a veteran, killed brutally by multiple attackers, and what happens next is what sets this entire moment off, because she walks through the case, the arrests, the charges, the evidence, and then what she says changed everything. Charges dropped, sentences reduced, people involved back on the streets, and now the focus shifts from crime to consequences. Because her question is simple: what happens when the system doesn't follow through? When someone commits a violent act and the punishment doesn't match it, what message does that send? And that's where this becomes bigger than one case, because now it's about policy, approach, how a system decides to handle crime in the first place. One side argues reform works, diversion programs, lower incarceration, data showing declines in certain categories. The other side points to moments like this and says, if even one case like this happens, it undermines trust completely, because for the people living it, statistics don't matter. Outcomes do, and that's the divide. Data versus experience, trends versus individual cases, policy versus reality on the ground. Then she takes it one step further: funding, questioning where the money is going and whether it's actually producing results. And that's another layer entirely, because now it's not just about justice, it's about accountability. What are these programs achieving, and how do you measure that? That's why this moment resonates, because it cuts through talking points and forces a much harder question. What does a justice system owe its people? Safety, fairness, rehabilitation, or all of it at the same time? And what happens when those goals collide? That's the tension you're watching here, and it's not going away anytime soon.